A friend of mine just got laid off, stupendous designer, but he was butting heads with his way of working with people. And he is at least somewhat in a place that I was in a few years ago, which is like, I remember I was at a car dealership. The dude was like selling us a car, we're filling out the paperwork. And I just remember thinking, why do I do the dumb shit that I do? I should sell cars. This seems like a much more reasonable thing to do with my time than being fucking stressed out about graphic design all the time. I think my friend kind of feels that way. And sometimes it can feel like there's the way that it would make sense to do design or creative work, and then there's the way the world does it. And that stuff is the shit that makes you go, man, I should just quit and just do this in my free time for fun. Or I just gotta accept, I gotta put my head down and just do the work the way they wanna do it. But the challenge, and it's a big challenge, is can you rewrite these rules so that you can work in the way that makes you happy, which is gonna make you do the best work. And I think it's easier said than done. I'm trying, but there's examples of people that have done it. Very often the examples of people who have done it are at the upper echelons of a field or an industry. The thing I want to impart is the world is bigger than the agency or the company that you worked at. And compromising constantly is gonna fucking kill you. So how can you figure out the way to work that makes sense for you and then use that as the selling factor? Like my friend, he doesn't believe in any of the bullshit that I believe in. He believes in the client gets one option, take it or leave it. He comes up with big, crazy ideas with no systems at all. I don't understand how he does it. It's very intuitive, and I'm a little bit jealous. But to me, that's the selling factor of what this guy does. The fact that he can come up with a big, expressive, visual idea, and he does it largely through the kind of traditional thing of like, try this, do this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know how you sell that, but ultimately, like, what are you selling? Like, creative genius. And that's what he does. And the problem is that all of us get crunched into this little fucking box. And when we're in the box, we think that even though it's crazy uncomfortable, we just have to figure out how to be more comfortable in the box. And the answer is like, no. Get the fuck out of the box, blow the box up, and figure out what is actually gonna make you happy. Because the fact of the matter is, like, if you're crunched into a box doing something you love, why not do something easier that you don't love? Like for me, like I kind of think like, maybe I'll do freelance print production and pre-press. Because I know how to do it. I know how to do it well, and I don't feel a way about it. Like as long as I get to work and be done, I'm happy with it. Whereas if I have to conform to some creative director's vision of how work should be done, I want to kill someone. So why put myself in that situation when I could do a similar activity but not torture myself? So this is a thing to think about, like your creative methods and process. When you can identify them and you can figure out what makes you tick and what makes you happy, I think that's like your key selling point or whatever. What is that called? What's that phrase called? It doesn't matter. That's like your market differentiator. So thank you as always for watching. If you are not subscribed, smash that fucking subscribe button. Sorry that I swore at you.